Hi, I'm Jamie, registered dietitian nutritionist. Today I'm going to take you through what I'm eating in a day to show you how you can eat mindfully without having to follow a diet or follow a specific meal plan. So let's get started. I've already had my matcha. I have a whole video on that. I pretty much have my matcha every morning, so if you're interested in how I make that, I'll put the video up. But let's get started with breakfast first. I have this butternut squash that I'm gonna use as part of my starch. It's left over from when I was making a soup, so I just figured I would roast this and have it as like a little hash side. Smoked paprika, cinnamon, harissa. Just put maple syrup, smoked paprika, cinnamon, olive oil, and I'm gonna put this in the oven to start cooking. All right, I have the broccoli and the eggs. I just have to wait. I'm not gonna wait. I have half my plate with my non-starchy carb. This is my broccoli, and then I have my eggs cooked. I'm gonna have this first because the squash is not ready yet. Okay, so I made the eggs, messed them up. They look a little bit crazy. And now I'm eating the broccoli. I have a chili crunch that I put on it as well. Let me show you. Here's the broccoli with the chili crunch. And I seasoned it too and put olive oil on it, and I cooked the eggs with butter, so it kind of gets into the broccoli too, so they taste a lot better. I won't hurt fun. Good. All right, so I just cooked these. They're a fork tender. One more thing about the butternut squash. So I cooked up a whole bowl full of it. So now I have leftovers that I could just reheat on the stovetop whenever I want to make it again. When I first started to get into nutrition, it was always like, how can I fix my body? How can I make my body more perfect? I don't like this. I need to be thinner here. I need to have more muscle here. Or my stomach has too much fat. Or there was always something about the way I looked that was associated with like what I was eating. And in my most unhealthy days, it was when I was restricting food, going on diets, going on meal plans, trying to be healthy because I thought dieting was healthy. I thought that if I was on a diet that I was being healthy. And I didn't realize that I was not nourishing my body the way that it needed to be nourished. I wasn't eating the foods that I needed to eat to feel my best and for my body to even function the way it needs to function on a daily basis. And so when I'm sharing what I'm eating, I'm sharing it from a place of understanding that I know there's a lot of misconceptions about nutrition, and these types of videos sometimes don't exactly offer a helpful insight, but my goal here is to really show you how to use food in different ways, how to think about building more balanced plates, and to remind you to focus on your own self and how your own body feels so that you're not distracted by outside noise that's taking you away from understanding your body on a better level. And if you are someone who wants more knowledge or more insight into how to use food in a more nourishing and healthful way versus the traditional restrictive dieting route. I have a brand new course that I am so excited to share with you. And if you are someone who wants ongoing support to reach more longer term health goals versus these short, quick wins that we often get from dieting, then that's for you. I'm going to put the link below so that you can check out my MindBody Nutrition reset. It's a different kind of reset that is focusing on healing your body so that you are not only feeling your best, but you're also promoting long-term health and also just eating foods that actually leave you feeling good and not feeling like you just can't eat specific foods because you're on a diet. So I'm taking a break. I'm actually gonna roast some cherry tomatoes in the oven. I'm turning the oven on right now. And then I'm going to let them cook while I do a little bit more work. And then I'm gonna make this, I'm gonna make some beans. Some beans with tomatoes. And I put like calabrese and chilies and some herbs. So I'll show you how I do it. All right, now I'm gonna transfer this into a pot. That was delicious. That was delicious. It was also very spicy. It definitely wasn't totally filling, so it's a later lunch anyway. I'm gonna have dinner in just a couple of hours. So the meal wasn't completely balanced, but it was satisfying and it was enough food for me for now, as I have an earlier dinner, later lunch. So that's how it's gonna work for today. The beans were my source of fiber and my source of protein. The sauce I made, I had pizza sauce in the fridge. It was just like a jar of it. So that's the tomato sauce that I used, and it's thicker, which I like because then if I used a can of tomato sauce, it would have more liquid in it and I'd have to wait for it to cook down. Whereas the pizza sauce was already thicker, so it had great consistency. And then I also added the calabrese and chilies for spice and the sage and the garlic. We were going to go out to dinner, but both of us are too tired because we worked all day. So instead, we're gonna order takeout from the sushi place up the street. So I'm just waiting to pick it up now. And I'm not super hungry because I just ate like 2 hours ago. So I just ordered something smaller.
I never get how you're supposed to eat